Oh, details.
It'd be terrible if we had that muted the whole time. I remember that one show when me and John had that happen to us. So,
Stranger things have happened.
all right, you enjoying the cold?
No,
Yeah,
no, I hate it. I'm not a fan.
yeah. Did you go out early when you left work to start the car and all that? And
No, I
no,
did not. Um, it's a newer car, so that warms up pretty quickly. It took about 5 minutes, and it was good to go.
nice.
But yeah, I'm not a winter person.
Can't wait till you start shoveling, right? Not showing.
No,
Do you have a
hate.
snowblower?
Yes, I do have a
Oh.
snowblower. I need a bigger one though.
Have you ever heard of the Yarbo?
What is the Yarbo?
The Yarbo is a snowblower slash could be a snowplow. Has all these different attachments, but it does it all by itself. So it's kind of like a Roomba, but for outside.
I could go with that. I've got a 4 car spot on the front driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a lot to get that snow blown in the morning when
Oh,
you're running in the morning.
I'm sure.
And my wife is one of those people that it's not just, oh, we're going to snow blow the area so our cars can get. No, we have to snow blow the entire thing, even though we don't use half of it.
Sure.
And I'm just like,
Yeah. The only unfortunate thing with the Yarbo is its price tag. I believe it comes with the snowblower, but not the plow or the mowing mechanism because it has a whole bunch of different attachments that come. But the initial Yarbo machine and then the snowblower part, $5,000. So
I always wanted to do what my uncle did. He got a 4-wheeler with a snowplow attachment for the front,
sure.
and so he just like once he got that, it was kind of like a Christmas present to himself. He just drove up and down the streets in Groton or up and down the sidewalks in Groton and did it um, before anyone else could do it because it took him like 5 minutes.
Oh, sure. That's cool.
He enjoyed it.
Yeah. And my mom likes shoveling. Well, she enjoys it to the point where she uses it as her exercise kind of thing. Does the whole Apple Watch thing and shoveling snow. Apparently, that's something that you can do on there.
I don't trust it, especially because when we do get snow, there's often times where we get that Widowmaker snow.
Oh,
and people
sure.
don't, and people who just don't know are out there trying to move it by hand. I'm like, no, no. I had one neighbor. He was trying to get that stuff off the front of his driveway that's already been packed in. It's like, I've got a snowblower. Give me just a minute. I'd much rather not watch you fall over from a heart attack. It's just that easy.
Right. Yeah, my parents do their driveway and then their neighbor's driveway just for that very reason. But even my parents are getting up there in age, so it's getting a little bit tougher. All right, so enough snow talk. Let's get to the show. Welcome everybody to Rainbow Live. Rainbow Live presents Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts
Patrick
and Casey. This week is going to be a pretty decent week for a lot of stuff. So before we show off our first product, which is right in front of Patrick, the box, we'll have our question of the week, which just a quick one. So I saw not recently, but over the time where they did a combination of those famous Christmas movies like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and some of those ones, those stop animation.
Yep.
From well, I saw one that was on. I think it was on Toonami. It was one of those late night ones where they actually did a rendition of that, but it was Rudolph and all those elves in the version of The Godfather.
Okay.
So I guess the question of the week would be: is you take those exact same shows, but what kind of storyline would you combine? Kind of like that one where it was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but Godfather. What story would you find interesting to combine with a Christmas kind of animation?
That is an interesting combination.
I figured that would be an interesting question just because, like I said, it was the one that I saw. It was that with combined with Godfather, so I figured see what else you could do with some of those because they already did the live action with Elf. It was kind of similar. So,
I'm gonna toss out the idea.
Anyone?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna toss out the idea of having it be Child's Play.
Oh, okay. So, which character from those Christmas characters would be? Would it be a specific toy that would be Chucky, the Chucky type?
Maybe some of the Misfit toy. Just
Right.
have the Misfit toys going out and wreaking havoc because they've been forgotten.
Oh,
So a Child Play S type movie of the toys coming to life, but being angry that the children and Santa have left them be. So they go. At first they attack the North Pole, then then they force someone to fly them to all the children. And
oh, sure. Oh, that's interesting. So, good concept. I would think of is.
how long until that falls into the public domain? That's what I'll do.
Oh, I'm sure that probably already is when they made the other one. So, I'm just surprised nobody's thought of that. It's just something that popped in my head earlier when I was trying to figure out what the question of the week was going to be. Actually, it'd be kind of cool. Like now that I'm looking up there, do those characters something like that, but have it be like an Indiana Jones type of adventure, like trying to find the island of lost toys instead of how it was, but have it more like need to follow a map and all these different clues to get to the island of lost toys.
Interesting. And if we're gonna go off the rails, let's do Conan the Barbarian.
There you go. Who would be Conan? Santa Claus, or would that be?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Santa would be Conan, and it's the Abominable Snowman would be the
Oh, true, yeah. Well, if any of you guys in our audience have an idea for that type of idea, a movie style, but with the characters and type of animation from those Christmas movies, like Rudolph and the Misfit Toys, or Blue Christmas. Was it Blue Christmas? Was the one where Santa got sick and Mrs. Claus was trying to convince the two different warm Christmas, cold Christmas to switch sides.
Yep, something like that.
Yeah. So if you guys can come up with something, we got an idea from Blair. She says Frosty, but to the theme of Gremlins.
I could see that.
Yeah. Having the
don't put the hat on. Don't put the hat on.
That would be interesting. But anyway, we have to move on to the rest of the show. So, Patrick, show off our first product there.
Ooh, we got a new box, and I'm looking forward to this series. It is the new Spider-Man, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, coming out for on Disney Plus. I think it's going to be on the Disney Channel as well. But that art is, I really dig the style. It's kind of Spider-Man Year One-esque, as I'm understanding it. So he's kind of cobbled together the costume. This is before he learned to sew. So he kind of just tosses on the spider jersey. He's built the gloves, and they're hanging on the outside instead of being hidden by the suit. I really dig that. It's going to be something we see at Comic Cons and stuff like that. So I'm really like the box. Really looking forward to the series.
Oh yeah, I've actually seen that apparently there must be an already planned second season, even though the first season hasn't come out yet. So
yep. Well, with Spider-Man, with the animated series, they just kind of go with those right away. I've never seen them end after one.
Right. So we're going to do a quick, that was a pretty cool product. We're going to do a quick on sports ball because not much there. First thing we're going to talk about is this 2024 holiday mega box. The reason why we're talking about it again, because I believe we have talked about it before, because I recognize some of the pictures on the sides, is we actually have limited stock on these guys. So if you guys are really interested in getting this guy, come and get it because we're getting low. So, and then the next other new thing that we have for sports ball is Panini's 3-count. So this is the wrestling rendition of those Panini ones. Yeah. So those of you that are huge wrestling fans, this would be the one to get those nice special relic or autograph cards. So only has 3 cards in it. So one, and I believe one of them it's 2 autographs per box on average. So at least
very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
And so that ends sports ball. We're now going to go into the non-sports ball stuff.
Non-sports ball.
Which you guys saw us talk about these Ninja Turtle things a few weeks ago.
This, just as an example, the Krang box. But now we've got something better. You can get all the boxes and you can fit them in the turtle van.
Woo! The turtle van.
So you can keep all your decks nice and organized. Have them all in their different little turtle boxes. Have them color coded, and then you can toss them in the turtle van. Be ready to toss Magic down with anybody.
Oh yes. Wow, we have the same description in different languages. We have Dutch, French, German, French, Spanish, and Italian. Nice. I know that's really weird to point out, but you know, when it's on a box for cards.
What's in the box?
Yep.
And we got a lot of cool Batman stuff. We got a Batman playmat for you coming at us. So we got that to roll out.
We also have a binder for Batman. So those of you that want to put your special cards into this binder here, looks like it's a 360 card pocket binder. So I'm assuming that means that you can't add pages to it.
Most of those, if you add the pages because of the design, it won't work.
Yeah. And for other things to protect your cards, we have that guy, which is Batman. And then we have, ooh, that looks really cool. Nice Christmas dragon. That's going to be high on your list of things you want, right?
Absolutely.
And then for card protectors for Pokemon, if anybody can name that Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon?
Yeah. We won't even black it out for you. We'll just let you name it from whatever the picture is. Looks like we have a One Piece one as well for protector. Yep. So
nice.
I believe these One Pieces. So most of the stuff here that we're pulling out now, except for the One Piece, is available now. The One Piece is available on Friday. So here's a double pack set of 6. So this will be available on Friday. So this is not a protector, it looks like, but it can be, it looks like. So, and then we got this box here of One Piece, also available Friday.
Nice.
So let's crack her open so you can
Ooh.
see. Not much different on the packs, but still really cool. And then, ooh, HeroClix.
HeroClix.
Ooh. We have the first appearance Spider-Man HeroClix.
I believe this one pops open.
Oh,
so you can see
there we
right
go.
in there. You get Spidey hanging from the pool with the webbed mask. You get Spidey rescuing his, taking it down his first villain. Those are pretty nice.
And then for this HeroClix, we have Trigon and Raven.
Ooh,
so
that's pretty dope.
So those of you that are huge collectors for the DC HeroClix, this looks like it's a pretty good one to get when you have Trigon and his daughter.
And that Trigon one for your Dungeons and Dragons players, that could double as a mini for your game.
Right. And this is a product that came out this last Friday. We just didn't talk about it. We have this Yu-Gi-Oh! Crossover Breakers. So those of you that are really interested in that Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, gotta love that glare. There we go. Now you can see it. Crossover Breakers. I'll let you talk about this last thing, Patrick, because I'm sure you get a kick out of that one.
Ooh, we have a Dungeons and Dragons 12 Days of Dicemas. So dice advent calendar with 18 high quality dice. So and it's got some really nice kind of goblins on the front with the tree decorated. It's got a little D12 right on the Christmas tree. I am a fan of this one. I may have to see what that runs. Even the snowman's made of dice.
Ooh,
right? That's just lovely.
and dice everywhere. Nice.
Find the dice for the dice goblin in your life. They will absolutely love it.
All right. And so that takes care of all of our non-sports stuff. So I guess that means we have Funko Land next.
Funko Land. So we actually have some new stuff coming in that we get to show off today. We have Yamato from One Piece coming in the bigger box. So we got that one in stock and ready to go for you One Piece fans. Along with that, we have, for our sports ball people, we have Micah Parsons. This, I'm sure we have other ones. This one's a little, saw a little issue in shipping, but we got for your cowboy fan on your Christmas list. Along with that, we got Miles Morales in the Iron Man spider suit. That's kind of a dope figure. I really like that pose and the color scheme. For our horror video game players, we have Piper. Piper from Bindi and the Ink Machine. He's had better days. He feels like I do when I go Christmas shopping. We got from the Funko Fusion, we have He-Man.
And those of you that have that video game Funko Fusion, this is the perfect guy to get to add to your collection. So,
and then from the recent Agatha All Along series, we have Agatha Harkness in.
All right, Blair, to answer your question, how many of those do we have of the dice calendar? I can check with Amanda here real quick, but let me finish up my pop figures, which are more of our restock, even though some of these look like they're more brand new, but that might just because we kept them really well. First, we got Metal Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog. So those of you Sonic fans that have, or at least know someone that loves Sonic, that you could get it for a Christmas present. Then we got Hello Kitty, 50th anniversary. With it looks like Hello Kitty on
took a cake to the face.
Yeah, it looks like a cake, but it looks like a dress too. You know, is it a cake dress?
Or did she come out of the cake, or what's going on there? I'm creeped out.
And those of you that I know a few Transformers fans in my life, so this might be something I might try and get them. We have the 40th anniversary of Transformers Megatron. Original design looks like. I guess that would be understandable with the 40th anniversary.
And if it didn't get grabbed, I believe we also have the 40th anniversary Optimus Prime over there as well.
Right.
As a restock.
Yeah, this is also a restock. We have 100th anniversary or Disney 100 Walt Disney with magazine. Wonder which magazine it is. It says Mickey Mouse magazine. So I was actually kind of hoping it'd be like Avengers or something, but I know they didn't own them back then. But now that would have been just kind of cool because it's Disney 100. But those of you that are just collecting these Walt Disneys, because I know this is just like Deadpool and SpongeBob and some of those other ones that has multiple different versions of this specific character. So those of you that want to complete those on that one. And last but not least, this one actually might not even make it back to the shelf just because this is actually really cool. We have from Iron Man 2, Iron Man Deluxe PX preview exclusive, glows in the dark of Iron Man getting his suit on. It does say Iron Man with gantry, I guess, is what it says. But yeah, I'll just call it the Iron Man suit up Funko. So, 1 second. I'll find that out for you, Blair. I'll need Patrick back up. I'll be right back. If you want to talk about any of the other stuff, you can, Patrick.
Yeah, it's just going to leave me hanging here. We did have some new... a new lunchbox come in for the movie The Thing. So if you know someone who collects lunchboxes, we've got that one. We have a restock on a Vault Tech lunchbox from the Fallout series.
Live.
Amanda's live. Yep. Amanda's live. She's sideways now.
Hi, Blair. We have like 5 or 6, so if you want 2.
Yeah. So of those dice calendars that you asked about, Blair, she says we have about 5 or 6. So if you, Blair says, entertain us, Patrick.
He's not a dancing monkey.
So anybody else that's interested in those 12 days of dice, like Amanda said, we have about 5 or 6. So if, they'll go pretty quick for those of you that are huge into that, because Patrick says he's going to look into getting one, maybe. Blair looks like she's really interested, so that's automatic right there, a whole bunch. So, well, and I guess that means we'll be. Blair says hi, wife.
My wife.
I guess that brings us to the end of our show. Those of you that want to still come see us, we are open till 8. It is 6:30 now, so. Drive to arrive. It is pretty cold outside. I'm sure the roads are possibly getting a little slick, maybe. Anything you want to say, Patrick?
No, and have a good night. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah.
Keep warm, and and if you're looking for stocking stuffers, if you're looking for any, for that hard to shop geek in your life, come talk to us. We'll find you something that'll work for them.
Oh yes. We do have 14 days till Christmas, so I don't know what we're gonna do for the show because we got this week, next week, and then Christmas is on Wednesday, and New Year's is the following Wednesday.
Oh, they'll miss us.
So I'm sure that we'll probably still be open January 1st, but at least for Christmas, maybe not. So, well, we'll figure something out to let you guys know what's new for the week when it comes to Christmas time. But other than that, yeah, you guys have very good Merry Christmas, good rest of your night, drive to arrive, and yeah, stay warm. Did you want to say anything, Amanda, before we end the stream? No.